That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey,
Mountain
Rashad.
time, and I want to speak about this because it's prime time. Vogue. Anna Wintour has stepped down as the editor in chief at Vogue. Ooh. A legend in this editorial game, a legend in the fashion space, right? She shifts her focus from Condé Nast. Vogue US will seek a new editorial lead. This is written by Sydney Gaslighter. Gashlatar? Anyways, this morning, Anna Wintour shared with the Vogue staff, that the title would soon be seeking a head of editorial content. While Anna Wintour will continue in her roles as chief content officer for Condé Nast, overseeing editorial brands including Wired, Vanity Fair, GQ, AD, Condé Nast Traveler, Glamour, Bon Appetit, Tatler, World of Interiors, Allure, Teen Vogue, R6. She got some money, won't it? And them globally, as well as global editorial director for Vogue. Vogue's U.S. head of editorial content will lead the magazine's daily operations across platforms. The person who fills that role will report directly to Wintour, in keeping with the heads of editorial at all the Vogues. So she's still the boss. But over the last 4 years, Wintour's role at Condé Nast has vastly expanded. Her across the company's global titles, growing alongside her work editing Vogue US and overseeing events like Vogue World and the Met Gala. In effect, the addition of the new editorial lead for Vogue US will allow Wintour greater time and flexibility to support the other global markets that Condé Nast serves. Quote unquote, anybody in the creative field knows how essential it is to never stop growing in one's work, Wintour told the Vogue staff in a meeting on Thursday. When I became the editor at Vogue, I was eager to prove to all who might listen that there was a new, exciting way to imagine an American fashion magazine. And she did it. Hey, shout out to Anna Wintour. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to Anna Wintour. Now that I find the greatest pleasure is helping the next generation of impassioned editors storm the field with their own ideas, supported by a new, exciting view of what a major media company can be. That is exactly the kind of person we need now to look for the Hosie for US Vogue, the head of editorial content for US Vogue. She went on to add that on the practical level, many of her responsibilities at Vogue will remain the same, quote unquote, including paying very close attention to the fashion industry and the creative cultural force that is our extraordinary Met Ball, and charting the course of the future Vogue worlds and any other original, fearless idea that we might come up with. And it goes without saying that I plan to remain Vogue's tennis and theater editor in perpetuity, quote unquote. But how thrilling it will be, she concluded, to work alongside someone new who will challenge us, to inspire us, and make us all think about Vogue in a myriad of original ways. Oh, that's it? Okay. So people were like, who do you think's gonna be the new Vogue editor? Someone was like La Roche. And I'm thinking, I'm like, so is the head of editorial, is it just like a person suggesting fashion ideas? Or is it like, you know what I'm saying, who's on top of the like the fashion trends and stuff and say, oh, this is hot. We need to write about this. We need to write about this. Or is it someone who also actually like reads stuff, can write, and says like, nah, like, you know what I mean? I know at my last, at my last gig, we tried to, or we hired a couple different EICs with the idea of doing just that, of having them more in a managerial role as opposed to like a copywriting, like, you know what I'm saying? They know about writing and say, hey, your writing can be better with this and this and that. They went more like, this person represents the brand and they're kind of like our business representative at meetings and things of that sort. So I wonder that with Vogue. Hold on, I'm gonna look up what people are saying, just because I don't know fashion writing folks. And number two, Edward Inniful of British Vogue was replace her as a. Oh, okay. So he's okay. Oh, all right. Well, hey, happy Pride Day. Uh, Shout out to Brody. What's his name? Edward Inniful, and he's British. Right. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? She's stepping down. But salute to Anna Wintour. I love her like trademark look. Like it's the same in every picture, bro. She got the shades, the little bob. You know what I'm saying? She keeps all her colors pretty autumn. You know what I'm saying? Fallish. You know what I mean? Shout out Anna Wintour. Anna Wintour. His name is Edward Inniful. Inniful was the heir to throne as the former editor of at British Vogue. He's revolutionized fashion media through inclusion. He's disabled, fat, dark skinned. Fat. He's what the industry needs. She just called him fat out of nowhere. This man ain't fat. Am I tweaking? Am I Americanized and not think this is fat? I might be a little Americanized. That man ain't fat. Oh, he's put fat. My bad. I apologize. He's put disabled, fat, dark skinned, and older women on the covers of British Vogue. He's what the industry needs. My fault, gang. Reading is fundamental. All right. Liza Minnelli has outlived Anna Wintour's tenure as editor in chief at Vogue, which lasted 37 years. I didn't know Liza Minnelli was still living. Shout out to Liza Minnelli. Did they have beef or something? Let me click. Oh, the whole page is outlives. Oh, okay. So they're just kind of making fun of the fact that she's still living. That's crazy. Okay. It's time to move on to the next thing, bro. It's time to move on to the next thing. Shout out Anna Wintour. Best of luck to Brody, Edwin, Edward, and things of that sort.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't,
quick question?
ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.